Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at one of those questions that might likely come out in your physics and Waec. So stick with me while we do this one. An object of mass 2 kg moving with a velocity of 3 meters per second collides head on with another object of mass 1 kg in the opposite direction with a velocity of 4 meters per second. If the objects stick together after collision, calculate their common speed. So in this case, we are going to list our parameters first. So first and foremost, we list our parameters. Number one thing that we have there is the mass of the first object. So the first mass is no other but 2 kg. Secondly, we have the velocity of the first object, which can also refer to as the speed of the first object, 3 meters per second. So then collides with another object. So we have another object there as well. So we can call that mass 2. So it is 1 kg. Moving with a speed of 4 meters per second. So in this case, according to what has been stated, we were told that the other one came in the opposite direction. So the second object came in the opposite direction. So when something is coming in the opposite direction, you need to use your minus. So as you know, you guys remember this formula, the formula for collision, both for the before collision and the after collision. So use this formula: mass of the first one multiplied by the velocity of the first one plus the mass of the second one multiplied by the velocity of the second one, which is going to be equals to, when the two velocities come together, that will now give a final velocity of v. So in that case, is equals to the two masses will come together. So that will be mass 1 plus mass 2. So that's it. So this is the formula we're going to be using for this. So let's see how to solve this. So in this case, we need to impute all of this into this parameter. But before we impute it, we're told that the other objects move in opposite direction. So because of the fact that the other object move in opposite direction, we need to what? Insert minus to the mass of the object. So minus has been inserted. So this is just the only thing that we're going to do. Then every other thing we are going to apply this formula. So let's continue. So in this case, we're going to be using this formula. So I was told that the first mass of the object is 2 multiplied by the speed of that object, which is 3, plus the mass of the second object, because it is coming from the opposite direction, is minus 1, multiplied by the velocity of that object, which is what, 4, is equals to the total speed, which open bracket, the mass of the first one. So we're going to be plussing the two masses here. Mass of the first one plus the mass of the second one. In this case, we are not going to use minus because we are just trying to put things together. But for the first time that they are meeting, that was when the incident occurred, which happened when the other one was coming from the opposite direction. So let us do this together. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus minus 1 times 4 is minus 4, is equals to total speed, the open bracket, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 6 plus minus 4. So whenever you see that plus minus comes together, that gives you minus. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So v times 3 is 3v. So in that case, our final speed now will now be 2 over 3. So the final answer is 2 over 3. So this is how meter per second. So this is how to calculate a question like this. So you're going to be looking out for more questions that might likely come out in your Waec. So that is all for now.